Welcome back to another episode of What Are You Drinking? The show that tries to answer what's in the water that we're all drinking. I'm Chris, your water sommelier, and today we are testing out the VASA Pure purified water. This is bottled by Niagara Bottling Company, Diamond Bar, California. You'd think by name Niagara would be in New York, but okay. This says this is purified water purified by reverse osmosis. And I'm looking for the here we are. The expiration date on this is April 22nd, 2025. So, reverse osmosis, that's good. Let's go ahead and do our calibration test. Just make sure things are working today. This is reverse osmosis stuff made, reverse osmosis water made at my house. Today's pH for our reference water is 6.7, which is good. Our microsiemens per centimeter is 3. Our parts per million of dissolved solids is 1. Our salinity is 0. Our specific gravity is 1.0. And our microvolts is 374 of redox potential. So a good reference benchmark to start with. Let's go ahead and clean that off. That is all set.
What Are You Drinking is sponsored by TrustInsights.ai. Want to get up to speed on generative AI and its uses, especially for marketing and business? The new self-paced training course, Generative AI for Marketers, will teach you the 6 major use cases of generative AI, tons of hands-on exercises to get you up to speed quickly, and how to use AI in your job and your organization. The first 100 people who visit TrustInsights.ai/AI course and use discount code WATER will get $50 off the course. Now, let's get right back to the video.
Now, let's open this up. There's a slight smell. There shouldn't be a smell. All right, well, let's see how it goes. Let's start off with our pH test. Our pH test is 6.05. So it's a little more acidic than our reference water. Now again, that may be because this water has been in transit, has been shaken up a bit, and has been exposed to the air. The more that water is exposed to air, the more carbon dioxide it gets dissolved in it, and that makes it more acidic over time. Our microsiemens per centimeter is 0. Our total dissolved solids is also 0. Good. Our salinity, 0. Specific gravity, 1.0. Our redox potential is 400, so it's a little bit more electrically active. All right. So far, at least on the things that are electrical in nature, this water is as advertised. That is reverse osmosis purified. Let's now take our particulate check. I'm going to get a sample of the water here, put it on our slide, and let's get it under the scope. We're at 160, magnification 160. Let's do our particle count and see how many particles of things that shouldn't be there are in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 particles, not counting air bubbles. These are oblong, wedge-shaped things, so we have about 7 particles of non-reactive stuff. Now, this is, it's not enough to throw off the specific gravity, but specific gravity would not be affected by inert things in it, and it would just dissolve stuff in it. So there's still a decent count of microplastics in here, which, no surprise, given the container that the water is in is also plastic. So the water is mostly clean. And for the electrical stuff, total dissolved solids and things is effectively reverse osmosis water, but the nature of the container means that there are going to be extra microplastics in there compared to essentially the 0 out of reverse osmosis water filtered at home. The other thing is that just in life in general, there's so many microplastics even in the air that eventually, even if I just left this here, just any that precipitated out of the air would get caught in there. So in terms of this water, the numbers are really good, which means that it is likely just fine to drink. So good job, VASA and Niagara Waters for this water. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. As always, if you want the testing equipment that I'm using in the episode, it's all in the link in the description. And if you want to see the spreadsheet of the leaderboard of the waters, that's in the description as well. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to know when new videos are available, hit the bell button to be notified as soon as new content is live.